All right, hello, hello, hello. How is everyone doing this evening? Man, it's good to be back. It's good to be back. Hope everyone is doing well. Definitely missed everybody last Saturday. If you saw, I was not quite feeling so well. Today was not. Well, today was a lot better for me. My wife, Mrs. Mecha Warehouse, apparently caught what I had last week early this morning, so she's dealing with that right now. But I'm good for the moment. In fact, even got some spraying in today, so we might start with looking at some of that stuff and cleaning up that. But before I get too much further, let's run through the chat and say hello to everybody. So what's up, Rizik Breaker, Brandon Stevens, Leeth1, Skids, Customs, Jonathan Lindsay, Corey Johnson, James Clark, Mitara, the people of Gunpla sounds like a horror movie where backlogs kill their owners. Would watch. What's up, Kyle Dixon? Let's see. Buster, Jose, Gam, Kent. This winter, horror is in your backlog. What a young man finds. His Gunpla building club is not responding to Zoom calls. He finds the grim remains of them on the still active call. That's when the horror begins. The people of Gunpla, this Halloween. Alright. Slender Pla. I'm not sure what that's referring to. Dylan Dull, what's up? Jiming DL. Kid Robot Builder. My backlog just sits there mocking me as I add to it, yet rarely get to build. I resemble that. Adam Shields, that's better. If you build it, they will come to kill you. The people It's like the that comedian, what's his name? Pablo something. He does the movie announcer gag, Little Tortilla Boy. Has anyone seen that? If you haven't, you need to go watch that. It's a great comedy routine. What's up, RX 178 Mark II? Jonathan Lindsay, my backlog just seems to get bigger no matter what and how fast I build. It sounds pretty familiar. What's up, Cambodian? Robert Salo, Jay Punisher, CP, Chris C, Winfield, Zinrath, Spud Killer, Jonathan Lindsay, Shinobi Pro Model Builders S4. What's that referring to? Hope you're feeling better. I am feeling way better, Jonathan. It took me a few days to get back kind of up to feeling good, so to speak, but I'm definitely good now. Excess Gunpla, what's up? Spud Killer in a World. Yeah, Adam Shields. Pablo Francisco, exactly. Yeah, he's great. At least some of his stuff is great. I don't like his Jackie Chan impressions, but Little Tortilla Boy is the best. It's the first week I built a kit and didn't buy a kit. Nice, Barry. Small progress. So anyway, I think I'm all caught up there. Just a quick reminder, I'm not going to say this too many times during the stream, but if you do like and enjoy the stream, hitting that like button definitely helps show this to more people, and I definitely appreciate it. And that Live 10 code is active. We've got some cool stuff on the website. Restocked this week a bunch of non-Gundam stuff, some Star Wars stuff, Toy Story, some Machine and Krieger, which people have been asking about for a while. We got our first Machine and Krieger stuff up on the site, and a few other things, including the Big Splash restock. So if you haven't checked that stuff out, I definitely would recommend taking a look. We'll be giving away a Star Wars, was a U-Wing and TIE Striker kit, as well as a Wing Gundam high grade tonight. Jonathan Lindsay, that's our studio here. Thanks for getting us our first order. Thanks, Nick. Oh, okay, cool. No problem. Always happy to help out. So anyway, let me get to it. So I primed the SDCS SATA that I've been working on. So I want to take a look at those because I primed that a few hours ago. I think it should hopefully be good to go to look at and maybe sand anything that needs cleanup. And then I want to work on some of those holo decals for the RG Unicorn Gundam. Are you going to get the new display paint? I am. It is in transit. It's currently being shipped. Definitely want some more splash paints. Corey, we got the Essentials line now, and the full Prism line, as well as the restocks on stuff we had before. Is there any nudes on the Pokemon kits? I have ordered some Pokemon kits. I haven't got confirmations on them. Mostly, or that's for like the July, August, September time frame. I think I might see if I can get some in-stock stuff next time I order in stock. A lot of the odds and ends I was ordering from a secondary supplier. I needed to make weight for some other stuff I wanted to order in order to get the free shipping. So I figured I would add some of that stuff because I know people have been asking about it. Just finished the MG Wing Gundam. Nice. Building the RG tonight. I don't build them very often. Nice game. Which one? PG Unleashed should be in my hands on Wednesday. Thanks for sending it out, Nick. No problem. Do you have top coats? Let's see. The only top coat I think I have in stock is the Mecha color one. from Vallejo, I should look at some of the other options and start carrying them. So I feel like there's a lot of little gaps and stuff that I need to look at. I'm just gonna inspect all these pieces real quick, see if anything needs a touch up. I think most of these should be good. There's a few pieces I puttied that looked like they might need some cleanup now that they're primed. So you know if the softener works on normal Gundam stickers, that I don't know. I have no idea. I think it's a different material, so it might not. For Little Business Builder Spotlight is happening at 9 p.m. Cool Stardust. Well, welcome and thank you for hanging out while you're here. Really interested in picking up some customized scene city bases. Seem like a very easy way to get into building displays. Those look really cool. I'm thinking about grabbing some. I think they would be I think you could set up a display type thing very easily, kind of a quick and dirty thing. And I think with a little bit of extra work, I think you could make them look really amazing. A little bit of putty maybe, and fill in gaps and like weathering them, so to speak. Man, I miss painting. Actually trying to make some wireless LED displays with some copper transistors, batteries, and LEDs. I'm crossing my fingers. They won't look completely terrible. Nice. Well, good luck with that, Adam. What's up, Andrea C? Hello. I'm really sorry about last week not being able to stream. I know some of you guys are here pretty religiously. I wanted to make it happen, but I figured I'd be either getting up and running to the bathroom every 10 minutes during the stream, or I'd just be dead. So I guess it happens every once in a while. Scene base is really nice, but you need 2 or more for a decent setup. Yeah, they're definitely something you need to I think having more of them is definitely a good thing. If you really want to get crazy anyway. Sorry for being sick, glad you're feeling better. What I really feel bad about is my wife's got it now. My 2-year-old got it like middle of the week, and once he got it, we kind of knew my wife was going to get it, because little kids and their moms all over her and stuff. Still working the cell shaded for a contest, but it's been raining like crazy. Oh, that's cool. I want to see that when it's done. I really want to figure out and learn how to do cell shading at some point. I think that's cool stuff. Tried my hand at HG Zaku to see if I like small kits, and guess what? Yep, still don't like them. But still gonna get the High New and Nightingale coming out. I like Punishment, I guess. Well, the High New and Nightingale, because they're such big designs, aren't gonna be quite as small. They're gonna look more like master grades, just with real grade detail. Shouldn't you be waiting on your wife hand and foot then? I kind of did earlier. She's feeling better now. She's not 100% obviously, but she's not dead anymore. So that's good. And got my shipment. Very nice packaging, Nick. When are you getting more MG Goof and Epion? I'm not sure on the Goof, but the Epion, I think we have some on order and should be coming in the next month or two. I should be getting a lot more this time around. We only got way less Epion in that last big restock than I wanted to. Making some tutorials soon for TikTok and YouTube. Waiting on my cameras to come in nice. Do you have any update on the Bandai releases aside from the Double O kits, Nightingale, and the RG New? What do you mean by an update? I'm not sure what you mean by that. Everything that's coming out at the same time frame as the Nightingale and New, I have orders in for them, I think. And the stuff that was just announced this week, I haven't even seen order forms for them, so I'm not sure when I'll be able to get that stuff, or when I'll be able to order it. Belted Earl, yo. What's up, Belted Earl? You decided on getting One Piece kits in the future? I can probably get some One Piece stuff. I think I'll try. I'll grab a few and see if people buy it. I can't remember if I was budget limited or if I didn't see any when I placed this last order when I was going for other stuff. Nightingale and New Orleans supposed to be August or September, something like that. They were on the July, August, September order form, so I would expect somewhere in that time frame. Okay, so this one here. The Bandai announcements and Shizuoka Hobby Show information. I don't have any more information that they've announced publicly for that. Bluefin, which is the US distributor, has not sent anything out about those kits yet, which completely blows my mind that some shops already have information, like orders available for those kits. You can already order them from some places, pre-orders. And I think they're speculating on price and information on them, and just hoping that they actually can order the quantities that they think that they are going to get. Hey Nelson, what's up? Let's let me go back and order here. Who else excited for Virtue? But Heavy Arms and Exia. Heavy Arms I know I got coming. I'm not sure about Exia. I'm pretty sure I got some Heavy Arms in the next few months. Hey Nelson, what's up? Nick, just recently ordered for the first time from you. It was a great experience. Picked up a few HG kits and got the Wings Over caught. Nice. Hope you enjoy them. Bill West, how often are the Infinitism kits released? And have they announced the next? I haven't heard anything. I feel like I'm the last one to ask about new announcements because I am definitely not up on the news right now. I've just been so busy just operating day to day that speculating on what the next new releases are and stuff like that has not been a priority for me. So maybe somebody else knows in the chat, because some people are big on that stuff. At some point I'll hopefully have time for it. I'm going to send more people to you for purchase, both in my Discord channels, Facebook, and TikToks. Nice, Vince. I appreciate it. Shammy, good evening. Hope things are going good. Things are going quite well, thank you. Hope you're doing well as well. When I posted the stream, I didn't think I'd be able to work on this one. I didn't expect to have the primer on it. But I'm quite happy to have it primed. Just want that top edge to be nice and clean. Need MG Shenlong. We definitely do. I ordered them back in, like, I was supposed to get them in July last year, and they keep pushing my deliveries out. They said you put in a display order and the estimate time of the 3.0 nipper is in there 1 to 2 months. Something like that, Raptor, give or take. I ordered a bunch of them. I know they haven't shipped yet. They're still processing the order and packing and all that kind of stuff. So in theory, once that's good to go, it's about a month, assuming transit goes well. But it's hard to tell with the way international shipping is these days. Started to build my PG Unleashed, but man, it's so large, and the first leg is sort of hard to move. Trying to be careful not to break it. Yeah, don't break it. You don't want to break that thing. Eduardo, hello, Nick and chat. What are you working on tonight? I'm working on my SD BB Zeta Gundam right now, and then plan on transitioning to waterslide decals for the RG Unicorn once I'm done with this. I primed it today, and I am trying to clean up some of the seams and stuff in a few spots that I think I missed before I primed it. So that way, hopefully, maybe next week, or if I get really lucky, I might be able to do some more painting tomorrow. Built it early, excited that my local hobby shop has a Just on the shelf now. Looks super basic though. Next, look better, tricked out. Jesta. Which Jesta are you talking about? Operation Stardust. Anyway, will Motoroids become available at Mecha Warehouse now that some Pat Labor kits are out? Maybe. I'm trying to get more stuff outside of the norm as things go here. So, like I just placed, hasn't been confirmed or anything, but placed a fairly good size Kotobukiya order on Friday. So we'll hopefully have some Kotobukiya stuff coming in soon. And we'll go from there. Nick, you get Demon Slayer Figurized kits. I forget if I ordered that one or not. I probably should have if I didn't, but I probably did if it was on the pre-order. But I don't recall. Just curious, do you or can you get Macross kits? I would like to. The Bandai Macross kits haven't been in print, so I'm kind of limited by what's been printed recently. If I see Macross kits, I'll definitely get them because I feel like, other than Zoids, it's probably like the second most asked about thing that's not a Gundam. I don't remember which Jester they had. Should have took a pic. Just finished my 2 new builds that I got from you, Nick. Tall Geese Wing Zero Verka. They came out fantastic. Thank you, Nick. We'll upload later. Nice, Fernando. You even saw Kotobukiya Woo. I don't remember, but have you ever had any Mecha Girls in stock? I haven't, but we will. Some of those were definitely on the order. Nick, can you get Zoids? I hopefully can. I just need to get an opportunity to pre-order them because I don't think they stay in stock very long. So next time there's a chance to order some, I will. Now that I'm looking at like Kotobukiya stuff again, I don't have any sort of timeline because I've just started getting serious about that stuff again. Pat Crosby, I saw psyched to see you get a couple Mach K kits and all that stuff. Do you plan to continue with those? I do. I want to carry all that kind of stuff. We'll see how it does. I'll be starting slow and grabbing what I can when I can. But if you like that stuff and you see it, making purchases of that stuff will definitely influence what I do in the future with regards to those lines. So, if you want them, definitely order them, basically, because then I'll know that I should get more of that stuff. Might see a new release coming in the near future from Macross kits in the series finally becoming available outside Japan with the new Harmony Gold deal. That'd be cool. Cross kits look interesting. Mostly I have are the Robotech Masterpiece figures that came out with the long time. Again, got a good deal on those. Cool. So good evening, Nick. I've been interested in some of the Star Wars kits and was just wondering what the color was like on them out of the box. Want to know if I should invest in some more paint. They definitely took the only one I've opened. I haven't built any. I cracked open the 1/144th scale X-Wing because I had a damaged box and I figured what the heck, I might as well take a look at what the kit looked like inside. And it definitely wasn't fully color accurate out of the box, so it would be a good candidate for paint. I'm not sure about some of the larger scale kits. Probably have better color accuracy out of the box, I would assume, like the 1/72nd, I want to say, X-Wing, but I haven't cracked it open. I haven't built any of those. I was super tempted to grab one and build it on stream tonight, but my backlog is already way too big, so I was having some trouble justifying grabbing a new kit to build. What's up, M-Dub? The Evangelion fandom is pretty big. The RG Ava line is expanding. Yeah, those are coming out pretty regularly. The RG Avas are definitely popular. We just got one of those back in stock this week. The Unit 0 or 00. I'm not a Ava watcher, so I don't know enough about the franchise. I probably should watch it though. Not sure if Mecha Warehouse has Evangelion kits currently in stock. We do. Like I just said, we just got the RG 0 in stock on Friday. So what did everyone do with their week off from Mecha Warehouse? Good question, Artie. Or fake, I'm just lurking tonight. I have a fire going to the company, but that won't stop me from watching the stream. So you're watching outside by the fire? That's pretty cool. Scott, good evening, everyone. How was your evening? What's up, Scott? Hope you're doing well. What's up, Nike? Bit late. How's everyone been? I've been good, at least since last week. Nick, you didn't have a stream last week, right? Correct. I was under the weather. Woke up with a stomach bug and was just not feeling it. Figured I would play it safe and just take the night off rather than try to stream and end up running off stream consistently. MechaWare's got any advice on fixing my garage door? Probably hire somebody who knows what they're doing. I'm definitely not a garage door fixing expert. My garage door has actually been making some god-awful noises. We need some service, or I need to take a look at mine. Because it's loud and obnoxious right now. Do you know if there's going to be any other Bandit My Hero Academia kits besides the entry grade Deku? I have no idea. Dylan, I haven't been following that stuff super closely. I imagine you guys would probably know before I do with announcements and stuff. It hasn't really been high on my priority list for ordering. So I haven't really been watching it super carefully. That will probably change. Oh no, fingers crossed that G Gundam starts getting more MG love soon, like Wing Kits are getting the HG love now. That'd be cool. Then G Gundam could use some 2.0 master grades. Oh no, stomach problems are never fun or worth the risk. Shizuoka Hobby Show was overall a little disappointing, but that's not to say that we won't get any kit announcements. I mean, they've already announced a lot of stuff for the year, so I don't know how much more they could decide to come out with. Especially with all the production issues they've been having. All right, I think that ones are good, and I should check the other ones. There's some garage door spray next to WD-40 Home Depot. Those basically spray snow lube, spray the chain and gear on top of the motor. The spraying's across the top of the door. We sprayed it and with I think we got like lithium grease or something. Pretty sure we sprayed it where the garage door expert told us we should spray, and it didn't really change anything with the noise. Nick, did that guy from Twitter that ordered from you ever email you and get that situation sorted out? I haven't seen an email from him yet. I've been watching, checking the spam filter, haven't seen anything. Guys, I want some decent nippers. Any suggestions? Are the $9 ones worth it? The entry nippers, I got a pair right here. They're definitely not God hands, but they're good, inexpensive nippers. Good for kids. Good for cutting things that you don't want to damage, or things that might damage good nippers, I guess. MG Tequila Gundam. Inlay. What's up, Abraham? Thanks, that's August, no problem. Work on MG Double X right now that I picked up from you guys recently with my first order. That's a series underrepresented in both kits and the community. Yeah, you definitely don't see a ton of Double X stuff. Trying to make your garage door quieter. Mine's making god-awful noises lately. I'm not sure why. Hopefully I can get through these. I think the feet were the only parts that I had noticed when I was painting that might need more love. Julia Serrano, are you doing water decals? That's the plan. I squeezed in some time today to prime the Zeta I've been working on, so I'm going over that real quick and just hitting it with the sandpaper any places that like I missed during the cleanup phase. And then I'll be on to water slide decals. Just in case I get lucky and get another chance to spray in the next few days to a week. Recently just flat out replaced the entire garage door mechanism. It's now way quieter than the original door. That's cool. Josh, tomorrow's my birthday, so I just ordered myself a Goof Custom and a Wing Gundam HG. Been looking for that Goof for a bit. Yeah, it's an exciting kit to get back, or to have in stock. I feel like kits like that don't hang around all that long. It's a really popular design. And for good reason, it's pretty cool. Should have ordered my PG Unleashed from you. Did you order it somewhere else, Abraham? We got some PG Unleashed. Our second batch will be coming in June. So we should have some more available for anybody that wasn't able to get one that would like one. Just purchased Elgheim and Tug from you right now. What are they from? I've never seen them before. It's called Heavy Metal Elgheim, I think is the name of the show. I've never watched it myself, but it's some of the designs definitely look cool. I would love to hear from somebody that's like deep into that show. BBTS. Gotcha. They still haven't shipped it yet? That's a bummer. Operation Stardust. 2 years in the business is not a lot, but it sure seems like a long time. What are the future plans for Mecha Warehouse, by the way? I've got tons of plans, lots of plans on the content side. Once we hire this this video person, hopefully I'll be able to make an offer next week. That'll hopefully free me up to start moving on some of those content plans. Carrying more lines, stuff like that. I want to do a in-person event this year, at least one, maybe more. And the real fun plans, I can't talk about the really cool stuff that I want to do because it's super secret. But I got some really cool plans for a year or two down the line when we have the budget and time and team to pull them off. Oh, God, was one of Tamino's non-Gundam shows. Oh, I didn't know that it was a Tamino work. That's cool. So you're already down to 9 goofs, so I was getting into that before they were gone. Wow, that's crazy. I wish I got more of those then if we're already down to 9. So I post from one of your competitors that got in about 30 the PG Unleashed. Weird flex they try to do. Interesting. I don't know if it's a flex unless you're tiny and you're flexing that you got that many, I guess. We got 24 in our last shipment. We got, I think, 24 more coming in June. Future plans take over the world. Exactly. Like the idea of PG kits, but there still isn't one of a mobile suit. I'd like enough to have something that big to find room for. That's definitely the issue. They are big. Is there any timeline on the RG Wing Gundam? I forget when it was supposed to come out. I don't know off the top of my head. There is a date for it, though. I just don't know what it is. So, let's see. Groudon fan, is there any word on IBO 144 sets? I've been trying to find them, but they're only on Amazon for like $50 a set. They haven't been printed in a while. I think we have a few coming in the next month or two. I'm pretty sure there's at least a few on the way. I'm just not totally sure when. Hey Nick, we'll be doing another Delphi decal order soon. I was hoping to be able to get some RG Zeta decals from you. Hopefully, I need to sit down basically and do it primarily. So I might do it as soon as this week because it has been a while. I've been noticing not many Delphi decals in orders lately. I think it's because we sold out of a bunch or depleted stock. G-Ming, the recent L-Gime HGs are basically 1.5 versions of kits from 2001 with a few updated parts meant to go with the HG L-Gime Mark II, which is P Bandai. Good info. We'll be getting the PG Unicorn and Banshee with the reprints. I don't believe those, I don't have them on order, so I don't think they're being reprinted in the immediate future. I do have some PG Mark IIs and a single PG Strike, I think, coming in the next month or so. I think Nick's future plan is to have just enough staff for his super secret Voltron. There you go. That's the plan. I need the team and the space for the giant lion robots. How is the community among store owners? Highly competitive? I don't know if... that's a tough one, Kyle. There's not... At least with the big players, I don't know that there is a community, so to speak. I know two of the other major stores vehemently hate each other and are at odds due to some sketchy things that happened between them, I think. I won't get into details, but you can probably find that info somewhere online. It's probably been discussed plenty of places. Otherwise, I don't really engage much or at all with my competitors. I occasionally get messages from them trying to tell me how to run my stuff, I guess. But I don't really make it a point to go out of my way to talk to them because there's not really a huge reason to. I'm heading out to Spotlight interview. Check you later. I'll come back later, folks. See you later, Stardust. Are you getting more disc space sponges in anytime soon? I ordered more on that next order, so I should see them in hopefully a month or two. Kyle Dixon, they have blood torrents every 2 years. The living heal on their scars, fuel their community for another 2 years, and sacrifice the Bandai gods. Still trying to find the crossbone for a Ka. Yeah, good luck. Skids Custom, any plans to sponsor any Gunpla content creators, or do you already have some sponsored? Just curious. We have some sponsored. There's actually a page on the website listing them. I might sponsor some more at some point. I've been having difficulty with measuring the effectiveness of those campaigns and trying to figure out what to do with that. I changed up some things with my current sponsored builders. I'm trying to resolve those issues before I bring people on. One of the things I really want to avoid is being a situation where I have to drop a sponsored builder or have that kind of awkwardness. So I'm trying to make sure I know what I'm doing before I add to the team. We haven't added any since like mid last year. I presume at some point we will, but I just don't know when. How big is the 1144th Star Wars Starfighter kits? I'm not sure how to... I don't have one, but if you think about it, like how tiny a 1/144th scale person is, and then you can picture the pilot in like the cockpit of, say, an X-Wing, I think you can see that like an X-Wing is basically smaller than a Gundam. Sponsorships are meant to be two ways. The store uses them to garner new or retain customers. The sponsor creator uses to get free discounted goods to make content. The former is hard to judge. Yeah, it's become difficult, and one of the reasons it's difficult is that the discount code in itself is supposed to be a good way to measure the efficacy, or at least that's how we measured it when we started. So if somebody's code got used a ton and we sold lots of stuff thanks to that code, we knew that person was doing well. We gave them a lot more stuff, and as part of the sponsorship. If somebody's code doesn't get used as often, we don't give them as much stuff. But the problem is that those codes end up on things like discount code sites. And so if somebody's code gets used a lot because it's at the top of the discount code, and if you Google like Mecha Warehouse discount code, you're going to find some of these sponsored builder codes on that site. And so basically it means nothing for what that sponsored builder is doing. There's no way to measure what the actual content and what you're getting for the stuff that's given to them. So we're changing up that paradigm to try to look at other metrics, views, and engagement on those posts. And it's really early in that changed up process, but hopefully I'll be able to figure out how to measure that stuff, and then I can look at adding more sponsored builders. I'm going to do the first drawing for the giveaway in a minute too. I'm just about done sanding here. So once I finish sanding, we'll draw. We've got the it's a U-wing and TIE striker set, I think. Star Wars set, and the high-grade Wing Gundam will be up for grabs. So we'll be drawing for those momentarily. What about instead of a discount code, it's a link to your site with the question answers in the video, then you have the site give the code, would stop the codes, websites that like, so there's ways around the code thing, Drew, but the problem is like, so that kind of stuff you change things up, right? But that then loses the ability to measure content from the past. You know, somebody creates an excellent YouTube video as a sponsored piece of content. Maybe it's a tutorial or something. Maybe I sent them the tools or the materials they used in the tutorial. I would like to be able to measure what that does today, but I'd also like to measure what it does over the next year or two, because a lot of those, a lot of that content has longevity and still impacts people. So there's always a trade-off, and it's just trying to figure out which way to go with the trade-off. And it's been kind of a headache, so I've mostly just put it off and focused on my own direct marketing efforts for the most part. Again, it doesn't mean I won't do it again in the future, but let's see. So we've got 88 people in here. We've got 2 prizes. Let's figure out what our... Let's do this. So let's do our first draw for the night. I want everyone to throw a number in the chat between 1 and 200. Between 1 and 200. Remember, 1 number per person. Please don't change your number if somebody else takes it. And I could also put the disclaimer out that I will only ship whoever won the kit to a place inside the US. So if you are not in the US, you might want to make sure you have a plan for either to give it to somebody else or what you're going to do with that. Drew, well, if you kept the questions and answers always active, you would see specifically which video brought people there. Your direct marketing has been more than good enough, though. I mean, there's ways of doing it. there's also just the legacy issue of people have past content, and I don't know. There's lots of ways to do it. I'd have to figure out how to implement that as a separate technology piece. It's a deep problem, and as big as the sponsored builder programs have been, the net result of that versus the hours and dollars I have to spend to solve that problem, it seems like my time and energy is better spent on other things for now, at least. All right, let's scroll back up to catch up here. We're trying something now. I'll know with the first few campaigns using the new methodology how they play out, and we'll go from there. All right, so while these numbers are rolling in, I'm going to do decals on this shield is what the plan is for today. These are Delpy decals, the holo decals, so that nice glimmer that you can probably kind of see on screen there. I'm going to call time in a minute here. How was karate today, Nick? Are you doing indoors or outdoors? We're indoors. We just changed things up. New Hampshire dropped our mask mandate a while ago, so our recent change to the policy, we surveyed everybody, and based on class, some of the class age groups were letting people decide to take masks off if they want. People who might be vaccinated or just don't care, and as long as everybody, involved, if you're doing partner drills with somebody, if both partners basically need to be okay with whatever the mask situation is, and we started that this week, and I have to say it was actually it felt good, it felt right. Of course, how are your Mecha minions? My one Mecha minion is good. Got the offer for number 2 accepted this week. Waiting on the background check. He'll be starting in about a week. And the video person, I'll hopefully be making an offer on Monday. I got one more interview to do. It's killing me that I have to wait till Monday. I would have liked to make a decision a week ago. Okay, so we got 2 prizes. Oh, I think someone messaged me about another prize, but whatever, we'll add that for next week. Get my second coat with dose in 2 weeks, nice. So, number between 1 and 200. Our first one, number 42. This is for the HG wing. And the second number is 108, and 108 is for the U-Wing TIE Striker set. That was me save it, no biggie. Okay, cool, Blair. I saw it at some point this afternoon, and in the chaos of whatever was happening this afternoon, I must have missed it when I was getting ready. But I still had the email there. Part SPMBS4 here. Any idea on a lead or when you might get Nobel Gundam? I have them on order. I expect them relatively soon. Oh, the Trash Can Bob win. Oh, I see. Page number 42. All right. Mr. Trash Can Bob with number 42. congratulations. Hopefully you know the drill, so you can send me a DM or an email with your info, and we'll send that out hopefully on Monday. And 108, we have a 108. No 108, so we will roll that prize over. And we'll draw that one in a little bit. Okay. It's got to be directly on Raph or Raph solo. Close isn't good enough. It's got to be an exact match. So I won a couple times. I decided anytime I win a prize, I'll place an order Mecha Warehouse way. I get something for free and still support the business. It's cool, Artie. Appreciate that. Mr. Trash Can Pops, instead of delivering it, Nick is just going to throw it in the trash. Congrats. All right, shield decal time. Let's do the outside edges, and then I'll come down for the middle stuff, I guess. So let's do 67 and 66. First time here, didn't realize that. Just trying to help out. No problem, Raf. The people with bizarre moral codes that are positive, definitely a great idea. We've got a few people that win things and then immediately turn around and give away stuff. Have you given any thoughts on Facebook Live sales? What do you mean by that? Like going on Facebook Live and putting stuff on sale or something? Alright, this is my first actual holo decals from the set. I wish the holo showed through matte coat, because I typically like matte coat on stuff. Okay. So 67, here we go, 67 and 66. Auctions. Not really. I haven't really put any thought into that. We kind of did like lotteries with the dings and dents in the Discord. It's time consuming stuff to do that kind of stuff, and I'm like, time has become my most valuable asset lately. Like I like to do the things that are time consuming, because I think they are often valuable to the community and for things like that, but I don't know that I can bring enough value in it, I guess, to outweigh the time cost for now, at least. But maybe once I have people doing stuff for me, doing my video stuff for me, I can spend more time on things like that. Oh, gotta go, guys. Date night with my wife. Catch y'all later. Have a good one. You need to have a minion handle that in some way. Your dings and dents is a popular commodity in the Discord for sure, and it definitely looks time consuming. That part's not that bad. I would love to be able to have somebody manage that for me, because I hate having to remember it and do it. But I don't think I'll be handing that off to anybody for a little while. that's pretty cool. I don't know if I can get this to come in focus here. Maybe there's too much light. See the hollows kind of glint there as I go back and forth. That's gonna look really cool when it's all done. Okay, 33 and 34. This is my first time attempting any sort of hollow decal, so I'm not fully sure what to expect, but this is pretty cool so far. Was that a Mark Setter yet? Mr. Mark Setter. I was in awe seeing 1/44 decals that size. I don't have great hand-eye coordination to do it perfectly. I'm sure mine are perfect, Dennis. The key is getting it good enough that people don't notice easily. I'm gonna flat coat or gloss coat this kit. So any part that is not that doesn't have hollows on it is going matte, and anything that is glossy or that has the hollow will get a gloss coat. So I actually did a bunch of the weapons I top coated because I had already done decals on them just to free up some skewers, and since I had the airbrush out anyway, so I got some of that stuff matte coated. I can actually pull that out a little later and show you it's, you know, drying, curing, whatever. But I think I need a gloss coat, or else I'll kill the hollow effect. I'm hoping I have a few spare hollows that I can stick on like a spoon or something, and then try different top coats over it and see what the top coats do to the decal before I commit to it. But what I've heard is gloss coat or nothing, basically. Yee, Mecha Knight. Would you use matte coat then decal and lightly top coat them? So I usually gloss before decals because it helps them slide better too. So I don't think you would want to do that. Oh, did I just headbutt the camera? I think I did. All right. 4 down. With the W holos, there are usually extras included, so you can add additional or swap out from the standard ones. Yeah, that's what I figured, Patrick. I got to figure which ones they are. So I'll probably wait on all the top coats over the holos until I'm done with decals and experiment with the top coats over them. I feel like flat might not kill holo effect that much. I mean, there are people who do pearl or reflective paints with flat coat over it, and you can see some glints. Test would definitely be good. Yeah, I want to see what happens. Ideally, how light of a top coat do you typically use? Not super thick. Mostly I'm going for the effects, less so like serious protection, but I think some people do multiple coats in order to really protect it. Need dioramas planned for the future, live builds. I would love to do that. It might be hard on a live build here. So we do an SPM BS4, we paint everything first, apply decals, and add weathering effects. I think that's pretty common practice. Usually a bunch to the side or bottom that don't have numbers. I don't see any that don't have numbers on here. Sometimes there's spares with each number. They decide, you know, you might want a fourth just in case the 3 that you're supposed to use one of them gets damaged or something. Be doing the next draw in a little bit here. Okay, let's do 35 and 36, I guess. I think I'm gonna do these next 2, and then I'll do the next draw. We got 1 prize left still. Alright. Already planning a potential diorama with that wing gun Versalio. Classic one right there. Uverkai had like 3 rows of warning style decals and a bunch of Londo Bell and Amuro ones, but I guess they can be different kit to kit. They definitely do different things on some kits than others. Played Mass Effect Legendary Edition last night, not impressed. Like Ashley looks plain. Okay, I've never played any Mass Effect. I know it exists, that's about it. Oh no. I think I flipped the decal over. How did I do that? Playing Mario Kart with my son during the last drawing. Nice. Does anyone play the Gundam mobile games? Is it any good? I played one of the Gundam mobile games for a little while. Very briefly. Sorry taking so long. Hey, what's the new build? XP Loyalist. Working on a couple things tonight. Earlier I was working on the SD Zeta that I started a few streams back. I had primed it, so I was doing some post-prime cleanup, I guess. And now I'm working on the RG Full Armor Unicorn. Putting some Delpy hollow water slides on it. Trying to get caught up since I feel like I have so many in progress kits right now. I'd like to knock a few off before I start something new. You think he was a decal only to find it in your beard? In your beard? Wait, do I have a decal in my beard? All right. Let's do another draw. We got one prize left. That's the U-Wing TIE Striker Star Wars kit. And let's throw a number in chat between let's do 1 and 200 again, since we got one prize and a few more draws left. No, but it has happened to me. That's pretty funny. So yeah, throw a number between 1 and 200 in the chat. One number per person. Please do not change your number after you've posted it, and I will only be shipping prizes within the US. So keep that in mind. If you're not in the US, you might want to be thinking of the plan for what you'd do if you won. Maybe a friend in the US you'd want to send it to, or something. All right, let me do the next two. That would be 39 and 40 while everybody's throwing numbers in. Got some SD Gundam Generation Crossrays or some such crazy name on Steam. Well, it's pretty much awesome for me and my taste. That's cool. It's very somber and not all the usual pirate music we get. Started painting some smaller details on the RGZ Young undercarriage last night and got carried away at night to paint the whole kit. Whoops. It's funny how that works out sometimes, huh? Alright. So with lacquer thinner airbrush cleaner. So mark setter goes on before you apply the water slide decal, and then you put on mark softer after the decals are fixed, right? You could. I don't put on softer unless I need to. Yes, mark setter, then mayonnaise in the water slide. So softer is like good if you need to curve the decal over stuff, or have it sit into a groove or something. Absolutely needs mayonnaise. That's what the mayonnaise jar lid is for. It's best spread with the Death Scythe, or whatever, the scythe. I really mess with decals. It's like my first batch of 40K models, which did not go well. I was so afraid of doing decals in my 40K stuff way back when. I kind of wish I hadn't been. in retrospect. All right. Oh, another number in the 100 range. 105 is our winner, if there's a 105 for the U-wing. Oh, looks like we might have a winner. Cake and Walnuts, I think, is looks like Cake and Walnuts is our winner with 105. Assuming that's in the right. Yeah. Congrats, Cake and Walnuts. You can send me a DM or email nick@mechawarehouse.com and we'll get that prize out to you. Yeah, since I ruined the first go, I didn't really try to do more decals. Totally see that. Man, prizes went quick today. I might have to pull out the stops with an extra special prize later, like a signed poster or something. Nice. What did he or her win? It's the U-wing and TIE Striker Star Wars set. Figured I'd give away a Star Wars kit since we got some Star Wars stuff in. Congrats, Cake and Walnuts. We'll draw for something. I'll think of something special. Maybe not a kit. Maybe it'll be Mecha Warehouse merch or something. Signed poster and a cookie. I don't think you want a cookie for my wife right now. The way she's feeling. I'm not sure if you can pass that kind of bug via a cookie, but I don't know. The screw on, or are you talking about the cap? What do you... is a screw on? Okay, I'm missing something. I want to pretend I didn't see all that so I don't get confused. Okay, 8 decals on here. Now I gotta do the little wings things too. Jeez. A lot of decals. 41 and 42. Talk about the airbrush pot and stuff. Ah, gotcha. Yes, a shirt. A shirt would be cool. I was thinking a poster. We got some of the signed posters still, and plenty of the regular posters. I got plenty of patches too. The shirts are a little bit harder because I don't necessarily have everybody's size in stock, and they're a lot more expensive. I can give away posters all day because they're not. Most of the cost was the generation of the artwork itself, so the physical poster itself doesn't cost me that much to send. But the shirts are, I don't make much money on the shirts, so they're much pricier. Pot is stuck to the airbrush. Prize idea, a Nick assembled kit. One day maybe I'll do that. Finishing up a Leo, 4th one, but this one will be my first complete paint job for my wife, who chose purple. Cool. Wait, someone had their Discord stolen? What? Oh, hey, Nick, any words or information person who got their coin stolen? The coin, yeah, someone got their coin stolen. They had 4 on their way to them. They got stolen in the mail. The pouch was ripped open somewhere before it got to them. It was a locked mailbox, so most likely it was the mail carrier or somebody working for the post office. The U.S. Post Office Mail Inspection Service, which is like the law enforcement arm of the post office, was investigating. I don't think they ever found anything. I ended up sending replacements for that individual because I had a few extras that hadn't been purchased yet. I set them aside when I found out that they were stolen. But most likely they must have felt the pouch, felt 4 coin type objects in there and thought maybe it was silver coins or maybe collectible, old coins or something, $50 maybe. And so far no one has reported seeing them anywhere. If you ever see a Discord coin up for sale on eBay, I'd love to hear about it because we know what numbers they were. So I can always determine if if they were stolen, if they happened to show up online somewhere, if they were the stolen ones. Sounds like someone's shooting off fireworks outside. It's gonna take me forever to get another gender reveal party. That'd be funny. I don't think the boom is loud enough if it's just fireworks. I think if it was a gender reveal party, the house would be shaking. I feel like these water slides for this kit are gonna take me forever and a day. Just so many. Thought that was like more Midwest. Lots of fireworks in New Hampshire. Yeah, New Hampshire, you can buy fireworks here. A lot of people come to New Hampshire from all around New England and maybe even the rest of the Northeast to buy fireworks because you can buy them here. I think it's legal to shoot them off too, but you can definitely buy them. So I stopped decaling the RG unicorn for now. There's a lot, Tom. That's definitely a lot. I'm like committed to getting this done, but someone in New Hampshire set off 80 pounds of tannerite for a gender reveal. Yeah, that was like less than 10 miles from my house. I'm pretty sure we heard it here, or my wife was home at the time and heard it. Okay, 66 and 67. Try adding all the decals and stencils to a 1/32 f4 Phantom. But that's a lot too. If you get it out and you still got issues, it is just mean green ultrasonic cleaner. Just wonders for cleaning my airbrushes. That's a cool tip. People are some kind of idiots all over. 80 pounds of explosive seems excessive. A little bit. I'm pretty sure there were supposedly correct foundations at some of the houses that were like right in the neighborhood where it happened, which is insane. That's how I access that better. There we go. Thankfully it was at a quarry. Yeah, it should be safe, you'd think, but I suppose it could have been a lot worse. But it is kind of insane. get it. You're excited. You're having a kid, and you found out what gender it is or whatever. But like, whatever. Not worth blowing up the neighborhood for. Got people next door having a party walking around with AK-47s. That sounds like a good time right there. Maybe 5 times the amount of stickers to place, and if you're off, you'll see it from across the room. It's a whole another animal on its own. Version of the Gundams and the Gundam Wing series. Do you like more the regular or the EW versions? I like the EW more, I think. Some people don't like the MG designs because they're like different than the show designs, but they've grown on me. I actually think they're better. I like them better. I like the original ones too, but I like the EW designs more. Nick's hot takes. Any chance you get the 30-minute missions, Pinocchio, Sengoku, Atom Kit? Yep, we got those coming in. At some point, they're ordered. Some of the fires in Cali we went through last year because of gender reveal party. Nick, but they are wrong. Nick has spoken. Of course, Nick has spoken. It's a mixed bag for me regarding the EW and TV versions. I prefer some EW and some TV. That's fair. Okay, got 2 more for the outside of the wing thing here. And then a couple down the middle. And then the shield will actually be done. I would have another PG Mark II and AUG colors though. Let's see. Spinach is supposedly on April release from what I understand, but you haven't gotten yours yet. Yeah, a lot of things have slipped, Josh. The PG RX-78 Unleashed was supposed to be April as well. They didn't show up until a week or 2 into May. So I think the docks are just buried out in California. A lot of things are just sitting on ships waiting to get unloaded. Kind of funny how the Alto is a ground version, the Portanova has a marine version. Bandai being very unsubtle about this Federation and Xeon illusions. It's an interesting take there. Really want to pick up some of those 30-minute missions, customize scene bases and give them a paint job, an expensive route to nice diorama setup for city. Are there any like that? Are there others like that? They got a few other, they got the hangar ones, they've got the desert one, snow, they've got a aerial version of a city that's good for like a flying model, so you can have like the city down below it. There's a water version that's pretty cool. So for hours placing decals, I pre-ordered the Sengoku Ninja, and I can't wait to build those. Nice. If you want to go nuts and can use a camera with the focus of cityscape, could work well too. Yeah, it's a really cool use for that. Nick, is Gundam more popular back east, or is it all even across the U.S.? What do you think? I think it's fairly even. I ship a lot out to like California and stuff. We ship, all over. I don't know that I have any. I was asked this by someone at Bluefin. They're like, "Do you ship to more people in one particular area?" And it's like, I don't know. I don't think so, but I haven't done the analysis to figure out whether there is a trend or anything. I think we're pretty even across the U.S. I'm not sure if the country is the same as my customer base, though, in terms of distribution. How's it almost 10? Because East Coast is more likely to see East Coast orders. Kind of, but not really. I ship a ton of stuff out to the West Coast. And like a lot of people from like California, for example, order from us because we don't do sales tax. There's like a, 3 to 9% savings depending on what state you're in. Because New Hampshire's awesome like that. Feel fortunate being in the Northeast considering where you're based. Get my orders in 3 days usually. There's definitely an advantage on time if you're in New England or at least the Northeast. Especially if you're close enough to local pickup. You can't beat local pickup for getting your kit fast. Cali doesn't have many gun push shops and their service doesn't compare to Nick's. Cali customer too. I get my kits faster than I would expect to. Missouri, no coast to speak of. If we're from Cali and they're based in Cali, I don't get taxed, but if you live in Cali, you get taxed. Typically get Nick orders 2 business days after the order leaves the warehouse. Do you mind the next business day after an order? By 22 hours later. They tax in Cali the price of nice HG. I just bumped out my head again. Headbutting the camera. Yeah, but in Cali, you get tax cal rate, but still. I'm too lazy to pick up from next. Shipping is slightly cheaper than driving there. It's definitely more convenient to have it shipped if time is a big factor for you. I said Nick getting those orders out quick. Thanks, Nick. I'm trying. Just realized the email from my business email. Whoops. Sometimes forget where my mic is and I hit it with my head. If I order a kit for local pickup, it'd be 11 to 13 plus hours. If I order for a place in Florida or Mass, I get taxed. It's pretty weird. Yeah, it depends on some states. Some companies will tax for different states depending on where they've got certain business relationships. New Hampshire has no sales tax. And I have no nexus in any other state. I don't sell or ship from any other state, basically. So I'm not shouldn't be on the hook for taxes in other states. Southern Mass, so it's about 90 minutes to Hooksett. It's probably about right. From my home, it's about an hour and 15 or so down to where my family is in Southern Mass, so where my parents live. books. It's a little north of where I live, so makes sense. All right, 2 more decals, and this shield is done. $89. Save the best one for last on this sheet. I live in the center of the Pacific Ocean, so shipping is pricey. Yeah, everything's expensive out there, I imagine. California wants my tax money for purchase online. I can fix my internet speeds. Until then, Santa brings. And the out-of-state tax front might be worth a quick chat with your accountant to make sure you're not looking for anything. My wife had to deal with that for a company recently. I've looked into it. Oh, snap. Sorry, Nick, you didn't tax me. I haven't taxed anybody. I've looked into it. There's actually a state law on the books in New Hampshire that if another state wants to try to force me to collect state tax for them, they have to notify the state some, like, I don't know, 30, 60, 90 days or something before they can contact me to tell them that they plan on demanding that I charge the sales tax. And the state law here says they need to, I think, cover my expenses to collect said tax or something like that. So the state of New Hampshire has taken steps to try to protect our right, I guess, to not have a sales tax. Because I've had people, including a competitor, try to tell me that I have to collect sales tax. And I'm pretty sure I don't. And if I do, I do, and I'll cross that bridge when I get there. But I'm pretty sure the state of New Hampshire will go to bat for me to protect all its businesses. Because that's like a New Hampshire advantage kind of thing that it's in New Hampshire's best interest to protect. So they can always try asking, but let's see what happens at that point. To me, it seems like a huge undertaking to collect tax for all the different states. As for a small business, I could see why like Amazon would do it because they're everywhere and they have the infrastructure to support it, but I can't afford to do that kind of crap. All right, so I think this is all of them. So let's get this up here. Let's see. Excuse me. Let's see if we can get this thing to focus. Garage doors and tax law. Really learning a lot tonight. So we're all about the education here. Wish this would get into focus though. There we go. little bit of that hollow effect. Just hopped on this painted. This is not painted. This is, it's got a gloss coat, and I'm putting on hollow decals at the moment. We're at 10 o'clock already. Wow. Will the mono white beads stickers back in stock soon? If Delphi has them when I place my next order, then I will get them back soon. The Tiger Direct used to not charge me tax, but they started because they had a warehouse in my state. Yeah, I think that's kind of how it works. That's like the other reason why when people ask me if I would open a business in another state, I would have to start charging tax in that state if I opened another branch or whatever, if I opened a second location. So that's another reason why I probably wouldn't. All right, so it's 10 o'clock. We gave away both kits tonight. Make sure my giveaway tracker here is up to date. So let's give away a signed poster, because I think I have a few of those left. Or I'll give the winner an option of a signed poster or one of our patches. Holy crap, looks great, Nick. Thanks, Belted Earl. Question for someone who finds decaling to be boring. Me, how do you make it a less tedious process? What tools make it easier? Is GU not having a stream tonight? I'm not sure, Corey, is he? I didn't see anything to the contrary, but I didn't see anything about him streaming either. And I haven't looked to see if he's got one uploaded, or not uploaded, but ready to roll. So let's draw for that poster. Let's do a number between 1 and 150 for a poster or a patch. So everybody post one number between 1 and 150. Remember, please do not try to change your number, delete, whatever. Don't post a second number. I will only ship within the US, and I think that's all the details. I need an automatic spiel I can hit a button on. Patience with the decals will make it a nice experience. It is hard. I think maybe just breaking it up can help. Sitting down to do decals for 8 hours straight is a lot more painful than sitting down to do decals for, you know, an hour or two. Problem is on a kit like this, there's a lot of decals. Okay, I'm actually gonna make a little check mark over here. One shield is down. And I think I will do the decals on the, I guess this isn't technically the backpack. Maybe I'll do the backpack too. I gotta remember how this comes off. I guess I'll just leave it on. For a tough kit with complex sub-assemblies, I paint one sub-assembly and decal it up. Taking a month plus break from decaling my RG Unicorn. So many tasks are smaller, the sense of achievement is greater. Yeah, I mean, I do that with a lot of stuff that I don't enjoy or is more tedious, as I try to break it up and do bits and pieces, mix it up with things that you enjoy, or like Alan says, you could build and decal a particular piece of it all at once, and that kind of will get your flow going a little bit differently. Let's see how how did this go on? I want to take this frame off the backpack here. Ah, that's what's going on. It's some sort of sandwich around the backpack. There we go. Hey Nick, do you say you were getting the PG Mark II back in stock, and you still have those t-shirts you were wearing in stock? We do have some t-shirts in stock. I don't know which ones, sizes, colors, but we have a decent number of t-shirts in stock. And PG Mark II we do have on order. Some popped up as in stock at Bluefin, so got a bunch of both the Titans and AEG versions coming. Okay, so the time in the chat. Let's draw this number as between 1 and 150, I believe, this time. So, number 78. 78, and that's for a patch or a signed poster. RX 178 looks like. Got it. Nice. So RX, send me an email or a DM. Email nick@mechawarehouse.com or DM on Instagram, Discord, Facebook, wherever, and let me know what your contact info is and whether you'd like the signed poster or the patch. I think it's really funny how HGs used to use pegs for shoulders and ball joints for hips, and now these days it's the other way around. Nice. Yeah, congrats, RX178. I forget Live 10 is still active. It is still active. Looks like some people might have used it tonight. Looks like you have a lucky number. Personally, I think the signed poster is the way to go because there's only a fixed number of those. Personally, well, the patch is pretty cool too. If you definitely wouldn't display the poster, didn't care about the poster. And 132 it looks like. Is Titan Quell gonna to be in stock? I've been looking for that one. I haven't seen that in a while. It's not showing up on the website because it's the new site. The code should work on the site if that's what you're talking about. Oh, you're talking about a particular kit, I think. I'm apparently losing the thread here. All right, see everyone later. Enjoyed the stream. Thanks. See you later, Corey. Thank you for stopping by. Can't believe it's like already 10 past 10. I might feel I repurposed the Mecha Warehouse box today to hold a bunch of local we harvest from our tree. Good thing it was a hefty order and a hefty box. Nice. custom color for my custom GM2. Spraying the legs now. Yeah, it's all coming together nice. I really need to make time to paint more. I did a little bit today, and I haven't done it in a while, and I have to say it was a lot of fun. I've been missing out. Okay, I need 130 and 131. I had to figure out a system to get rid of some of these boxes while still keeping the accessories with the right kits, maybe labeled Ziploc bags of the future. A lot of people, that's a good way to do it. The Ziploc bag, you can actually cut out part of the box if you're getting rid of the boxes to stick in the bag, like from the cover. And it's kind of like an identifier for the kit. Belted Earl, peace out, Nick. You're the man. Later, see you later. Belted Earl, have a good evening. 30 and 131. Oh, that's a good idea. Yeah, it is. The other thing I like to do, I posted about this a long time ago, I think. It was on my personal page. But the manuals, I keep a binder with the page protectors in it, and I use that to store my my manuals. Although if you're doing big Ziploc bags, you could probably put your manuals in there too. Let's see, I need something to hold this up. Thanks, see you next time, guys and gals. I'm here for field work. Look forward to ordering again. See you later, Jonathan. Have a good evening. Keep manuals around is nice. Yeah, I like. There's still a lot of good stuff in there. Of course, with a lot of them, that'd be even better if you can read Japanese or something. Message on Instagram. I'm Mr. Velshi on there. Cool. I will take a look. I might not respond till the morning just because got a few things to do tonight, and then I'm hopefully getting to bed. I gotta do some accounting for the business actually. Today's been a busy day. I never got around to my usual check-in with the books. Alright, so got that backpack frame is done. Cross that off. What are you listening to? This is the Epic Station on Pretzel Rocks, which is a streaming music service. Pretzel.rocks is the website. It's got basically music that should be clear for like YouTube and Twitch and stuff like that. A lot of gaming themed stuff. Does anyone knows how much bigger the MG Barbatos is compared to the MG Gundam wing kits? Barbatos is a big boy. It's really the other way around. I think the wing suits are all tiny compared to the majority of the Gundams out there. Alright, so I did that. So I got about 10 minutes here. I actually wanted to show off some of these decaled parts that I top coated today, because I don't really know that I want to start the next piece. Suppose I could. I don't know what to even start. So many decals. But while I was spraying the Zeta, I decided to throw some top coat on these. Hopefully. There we go. I love the way the top coat just dulls all the shine a little bit. I need a better camera. Before I hopped on, I was farming for shiny Swablu on Pokemon. Let me see if I've got some of these weapons too. I haven't really looked at these since I sprayed them, but I always enjoy the matte top coat. It just goes from looking like a toy to looking like realistic. So these would be cool. I figured I'd knock some of these off while I had the airbrush out. So I'll be able to box those and use those sticks to top coat whatever the next stuff is, probably. Go for and watch the whole stream. Only got excited with shiny Swablu mention. Oh man. Well, you gotta take your victories where you can, I guess. I guess that only took me 2 minutes. So maybe I should try to put decals on something. Is there backpack decals here? I guess 11 and 12 on the backpack. Uh-oh. Oh, it's the black number 11 and 12. Got about 11 from the entire span of community today. Go sleep. Good night, everyone. See you later, Shammy. Make sure to leave Nick a like and subscribe on the channel. Thanks, dear Punisher. likes definitely do help. I believe all the likes are good on this one. And there's always that code too. Live 10 should be good for a little while longer. Set to outlive the stream by a little bit. Late to the party, what's up, guys? Hi, Nick, what's up, Project D? Literally here for the last like 5 minutes. Sorry, busy putting stuff in the cart. Nice. Leave likes and subscribe. And Nick will wear a dress on next Friday, maybe. Don't push it. I don't know why, but I'm physically incapable of working on kits until the sun goes down. Lance Leo, what's up, Nick? Been busy tonight, but just thought I'd drop by and say hi. Thanks, Lance, for stopping by. Things are going well. Got a bunch of decals done, a little bit of cleanup work on the Zeta I primed today. I feel like I had a productive evening. Wish I had more build time each week. The Astro Red frame with the code tonight. Thanks, Nick. Have a good one. Thanks, Pat. Appreciate it. But would you know when the Master Grade Frame 2.0 is coming back in stock? I think I have some coming. I need to check. If you're on the Discord, you can post a request for that in the new stock request channel, and I'll take a look when I get a chance. I want to say we have some coming though. Okay, 2 more decals, 81 and 82. These might be the last 2 of the night. Hello, Nick. How's it going? I'm a little late tonight. What's up, Mark D? You're not the only one. It seems like a bunch of people just dove in. Now with the family. Nice. It's about the finals week for me, so got a lot of study for it, plus it's junior year, so no problem. Good luck with your finals. I'm so glad I'm done with that stuff. From work, working on that sucks. I'm always missing the stream. Yeah, it's a bummer. Who's that? Nick, glad to have you back streaming this week. Night, see you later, ESO. Adam Shields, alright. Got some live attendees. My deed is done. Thanks, Adam. definitely think last Saturday was a slower Saturday, not having the stream. I definitely think it impacts how busy the weekend is for us. Which I find insane, but awesome at the same time. Alright. So those two. Is there anything else in the backpack here? I don't think so. I have a hard time believing that's all that there is on the backpack. I'm putting it up. I think I'll get my PMP over another degree. And after my bachelor's, my master's, I was like, I'm done. And I don't know. Yeah, I couldn't go back to school. Not at this point. Adam Shields like a Sam. Afterlife 10 use. I fester in the river, die. Thank you, Gimple Gods. Thank you. Cake and Walnut. Or look any kind of robot in a series movie and think, I need that to be a kit. Want to build it. Definitely. Always. Class has definitely been responsible for causing a backlog. I can believe that. Definitely can believe that. Alrighty, so got I think decals done. It is 10:30 or so just about that time when I end the stream usually. So I think this is probably a good point to do that. So yeah, I want to thank all of you for coming by, hanging out. Hope you guys had a good time. I definitely did, and appreciate the company. And I guess I will see you all hopefully next week. Fingers crossed. No more getting sick for a long while. So have a good evening. See you all next time. And yeah, out.